Hey everybody, so today I'm going to be talking about my beginner guitar setup. So I wanted to talk today about the equipment that I have with my guitar as a brand new guitar player. So I've been playing my guitar for about a month now. So I want to talk about the equipment that I have, this guitar itself, what I'm using, and I also want to talk about the things that I'm using to learn to play the guitar. And I'll give you my thoughts on the couple of things that I've used. So firstly, I will talk about the guitar. So this is the guitar that I have. The brand is XX. I cannot for the life of me remember the model number off the top of my head, but I will put that on the screen here somewhere. So this guitar did come in a kit. So it came with the guitar and it came with a strap, not this strap. The kit also included a clip-on tuner, and I would pick it up and show you, but it is down on the floor, so I'll try and insert a photo here. But it came with the amp and the cord. It also came with the bits and pieces that you need to be able to change the strings if you need to. So there's a few other things that I have picked up on top of the guitar. So I picked up the stand. So I did pick up the stand. I just got this one off on Amazon. It is a Fender one, but it was a pretty reasonably priced one, and it's nice and steady, so I like that. Because I don't have anywhere else to put the guitar. I did end up getting a different guitar strap because I seen this one advertised. The advertisement definitely got me. This is a Hello Kitty strap from Fender, because Fender did a collaboration with Hello Kitty, and I could not say no to this Hello Kitty strap. It's just all Hello Kitty on it. The bottom of it is the Hello Kitty logo. I love it, and pink and purple is just like the best combination in my opinion. Which brings me to the Hello Kitty pick case. This is also a part of that Fender collaboration that they did. So it comes with the case. So all of my picks are in here at the moment. So this case also came with, I think, 25 or 18. I can't remember. Hello Kitty picks. So there's like black ones, pink ones, and white ones. I knew pretty quickly that I needed a pick case because I just know that I will lose one, and if the cats find a pick on the ground, it would be gone before I even knew it. And I also got a capo. I haven't really used this yet because I don't really know how to play guitar properly yet, but I do have one because some of the songs that I was looking at playing suggested that you would need a capo, so I just got one, so I have it. So that's essentially all the equipment that I have for the guitar at the moment. I've just got a really basic setup. It's working really well for me at the moment. I love having this here. I just love having the guitar. I really love it. When I picked the colour, I wasn't set on purple. I actually, for a while there, had regrets that I had picked purple, but now that it's here, I have zero regrets. I love her. In terms of the guitar, I can't really give a great comparison on the guitar itself compared to others. It sounds fine to me. It was a pretty reasonably priced guitar, so for a starter kit, I think it was a really good buy. I ended up picking an electric guitar because I went to the store and the person that served me recommended that I try electric because he said it would be easier on my fingers over an acoustic. So I cannot tell you if that's true or not because I've not really played an acoustic guitar, so I can't confirm whether that's a true fact, but that is why I ended up going with the electric guitar. I love it though, and I love that this kit came with everything that I needed. And the guy was like, the best thing about the electric guitar is that you can plug headphones in it so nobody has to listen to me play. I haven't tried playing with headphones yet, but the option's there if I want to. So yeah, I'm really liking it. I'm having a great time playing the guitar. I'll try and insert some clips of me having a bit of a play so you can hear the guitar if you're interested in that. But yeah, I'm having a great time learning. I'm not the greatest player yet, so you're gonna have to forgive. But this is kind of what the guitar sounds like. So, speaking of learning, what am I doing to learn? So I'm doing a few different things. I have some books that I'm using and I have an app that I'm using. So I'll go through the books first because I'm using those probably the least. So there's 3 different books that I have bought and I've used one of them more than the others. So the first one that I have is the first 100 chords for guitar. Like, it does have some bits and pieces in here on how to learn as well. It's a good mixture of like theory and like tabs and that sort of stuff. It's not just like a book full of guitar tabs. It's a good mix of both. The next one I have is Guitar Theory Simplified. I don't know that I love this one. Saying that though, I also haven't used it properly yet, so I've not really sat down and kind of went through page by page, but it's kind of split into sections, and it talks about the guitar versus piano and like how like a scale would work. So I guess it is okay, and it's got some stuff about how to use the graphs and that sort of stuff. I just don't find this one, just on face value, as informative as the others, but again, I haven't had a good look at this one yet, so I'm going to reserve total judgment on it for now. And then the other one that I have is How to Teach Yourself to Play Guitar. A quick and easy introduction for beginners. So this one is probably the one that I am liking the most at the moment. This is the one that had Amazing Grace as the first song that you should learn to play, and I think this one's quite informative. It is really, really quick and succinct. I kind of find this one really informative in a quick manner. Like, it doesn't go into a lot of detail, but that's fine. I don't need a huge amount of detail at the moment. So it just kind of starts out going through like the bits and pieces of the guitar. So chapter 2 kind of teaches you how to read. I'm going to cut my face off, how to read the notation in the book. Chapter 3 is about the chords, and then chapter 3 is where you play Amazing Grace. So it's straight at the start of the book to start playing a song. The back, I guess, kind of goes through briefly the chords that you'll learn in this book, I think. Although I haven't gone through the entire book yet. I just picked up all these books off of Amazon because I wanted something to have a go at. So the other thing that I'm using is the Gibson app. So I'll try and put some stuff on the screen here that you can look at to have a look what the app looks like. I ended up getting an ad for this over Christmas that suggested this app, and I decided to give it a go. So there was a 7-day free trial. This is definitely not sponsored, but this is how I went about deciding to use this app. I got it as an ad. It came with a 7-day free trial. It was really the first ad that I seen. I'd heard of Gibson, obviously, because I know that Gibson's a really big brand when it comes to guitars. So I decided to give the 7-day free trial a go. After the 7-day free trial, I really enjoyed using the app. I actually found it really helpful. The app is kind of gamified in a sense that it's kind of like Guitar Hero, but for like actual guitar, if that makes sense. I'll show you some footage of what it's like when you're playing, so you can see that stuff as well and what it does. So after the 7-day free trial, I ended up purchasing a month subscription. It is on the pricey side, so I think in Australia it was like $31.99 for a month subscription. But it does have a lot of work put into it, and I'm finding that it's working really well. It does have an extra cost, so I think $31.99 might have been the extra cost because I did pay extra to get the famous songs pack. Yeah, I am really enjoying it. I'm finding it really helpful. So the app does give you a lot of visuals on actual people playing a guitar as well, so it tries to give you visuals of that. I think the downside of the app is that it doesn't really show you proper technique properly. It has tried to explain to you like how to position your fingers, how to sit properly, how to hold the guitar properly, but I think that it's not maybe the clearest in the app itself. So some of that stuff, if you are learning to play guitar like I am, you may need to search elsewhere. So there are lots of tutorials on YouTube. However, I think the other thing is that some of the songs are quite boring, and that's fine. But when you're playing them over and over and over again because you're trying to learn something, it can be really hard for me personally to hold your attention. I want to be playing something that I either know or something that is interesting, and sometimes you're just plucking a string and it's kind of monotonous. But that's definitely a me thing. Like, I get bored quite easily. Overall, I do really enjoy the app, and I think if you have the money to spare on it, and you're interested in playing guitar, I think it's worth having a go at it. Definitely have a go at the free trial at the very least. The other one that I have tried is Justin Guitar. He, I know, has a lot of YouTube videos, so I have used his YouTube videos as well. I didn't love his app as much, but it was still good. I also only used it for a couple of days, so I really can't give you a good in-depth detail on that. Out of my quick use of it, I did prefer the Gibson Guitar app. but Justin Guitar has a lot of great YouTube videos that I would highly recommend. So otherwise, what else I'm doing to learn to play the guitar is just playing as much as I can. So I have now skipped 2 days. The other days my fingers were just too sore, so I stopped and took a day off because they needed a day to rest. But yeah, I'm having a great deal of fun learning how to play guitar. It's something that I've always wanted to do, and I don't know why I waited till now to do it, but I'm glad that I finally did it. So yeah, I'm excited, and I'll definitely try and share as much content as I can. Learning to play, I'm having so much fun. I haven't tried learning to play a proper song yet outside of the songs that are in the Gibson app or the books. I've had a little bit of look at some of the Jonas Brothers like riffs, so like the Cake by the Ocean opening. I kind of have had a go at that, but otherwise I've not tried too much yet, just because I am too nervous to have a go. Oh, there is actually one more app that I haven't used properly yet, because like I just said, I haven't tried to play proper guitars yet, but that is the Ultimate Guitar app. I think it's just called Ultimate Guitar. It lets you link to your Spotify, so you can try and get the tabs for the songs that you listen to on Spotify. You can also just search for songs. Again, I'll try and put some stuff on the screen so you can have a look at the app a little bit. I have a few songs that I have viewed and hearted just so I could see what they would look like. I've maybe tried to play a couple of chords, but I really haven't sat down and just tried to learn a song properly yet, just because I'm not there yet. But it looks like it's a really good app to play tabs. However, if you do play guitar and you have something else that you would recommend to get tabs from, please let me know down below, because I'm definitely on the hunt. So that is all of the equipment that I have as a beginner guitar player, and the books and the apps that I'm using to learn to play guitar. Let me know in the comments down below if you're learning to play guitar, or if you have learned, what was your favourite go-to things to learn, because I'm definitely always on the hunt for things that are going to help me get better technique and learn things better, because I want to. Otherwise, let me know down below what song you think I should try and learn to play. It doesn't have to be Jonas Brothers. I know everyone that has been here for a while or watches any of my videos knows that I'm obsessed with the Jonas Brothers. It doesn't have to be a Jonas Brothers song. I will learn other songs. Somebody did suggest a Nirvana song to me, which I haven't tried yet, but it is on the list to have a go. But that was it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you all again in my next video. Goodbye.